Good morning, everyone. My name is Veritas, and welcome back to Destiny. Now, if you're looking for Xur, he is in the Reef this week. Strangely, Xur will not be appearing in Fellwinter Peak, as it is a DLC area, and Bungie doesn't want people having to pay to get to him. But let's see what he's got, this conglomerate of Guardians here. I'm kind of hoping he has nothing new. Well, damn. He has something new. He actually has the boots I want. Which is kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to get these through an engram, and, not through whatever. So they've shifted his inventory a little bit. So your legacy engram is here in the front. So this will give you a year 1 exotic. It might actually give you something from year 2 now. So this exotic engram right here might actually decrypt into year 2 stuff, but I'm not entirely sure as it is year 3 now. So be careful with this. It might turn into, it honestly could turn into like Ahamkara's graphs or something, but I don't really know. So I would stay away from this engram. Since the API is kind of down still right now and there's no way to check this stuff, I have no idea what the rules are on these. So pick them up if you need them and leave them alone if you don't. So we're gonna go ahead and grab these transversative steps because these are what I wanted on my warlock. Leave the Monte Carlo alone. 350 though is a pretty good light level, so you could actually use this to get some free level. He does have weapon ornaments, which I was wondering if he would have these or not. But he does have these. So he's selling weapon ornaments, which is a kind of a neat idea. It gives him something else to do. So that's kind of cool. So if you have 25 silver dust, you can buy ornaments from him. I actually already have a Bureau of Aeronautics. I have one of those from one of my things, so that's pretty nifty. But I am kind of happy he's selling the boots. I'm also kind of sad because I do wish I would have gotten these from an engram. But like I said, Xur usually sells some pretty terrible stuff in terms of stat roll. I mean, we can just take a gander at this and see what these maxed out as. So my current boots, I have no way of telling, but these are 78 intellect, and these max out at, let's look at discipline instead. So if we put these on discipline, we have 77, right? That's probably strength, actually. Yeah, so 77 discipline on those. These have 76, 73. So we have 77 on a pair of random boots, and we have 73 on a pair of exotic boots. Now, mind you, these are a little bit higher, so we already have these being higher, so they're not going to be the same, but these are better. These legendary boots are better in terms of stats than these boots are, these exotic boots, which tells me either these legendary boots are perfect or these exotic boots are terrible, which I'm assuming the exotic boots are terrible because Xur usually sells stuff that's lower on the stat rolls, lower on the maximum possible stat rolls. So now we have these, which would be nice to run around with. He's also selling the Plasma Drive and the Stealth Drive. These can be used to upgrade legendary rare sparrows and turn them legendary with the color-coded trail. So you'll have a blue exhaust trail and a red exhaust trail. Heavy ammo sets can be used to give you heavy ammo in the field while in combat. Good for Yallarhorn, things like that. They can also be used to turn into factions for reputation. 3 of coins can be bought and used when you kill an ultra or a named enemy or complete a crucible match. One of these will be burned, and you can get an exotic engram to drop. Use one at a time. They don't always drop them, but just keep using them. Your chances increase until you get it, and then go back to 0. Don't use like 7 at a time. That's silly. Glass needles can be bought and used to roll exotic armor. So if you do pick up something here and you don't like the rolls on it, go ahead and buy some of these, and you can roll it with the Twist Fate function. Just go in here and hit Twist Fate, and it changes what stats you've allocated and what perks it can have. It changes to various ones, but some armor can't get everything, so be careful with that. And then they have the exotic exchange down, or the material exchange down here. That's kind of useless. But so I would stay away from the legacy engram just in case it only turns into year 1 stuff still. I don't know if they've changed it, but they've rearranged his inventory only slightly, but enough to confuse people. I'm sure I'll see posts on Reddit saying, I bought 50 of these thinking that I could get the Shinobu's Vow so I could be a dickhole in the Crucible. Because people are going to think these are like, oh cool, he has an engram. But do not buy the legacy engram. Don't be that. Don't be that person. So yeah, but it is all 350, which is kind of cool that he's selling something like that. It reminds me of the early days of Xur. like in year 2 and stuff, when he sold stuff that was a little bit higher than like the basis, like the base maximum, which meant people could like use him to kind of upgrade some of their armor, which is kind of cool. I like that. But yeah, that's where Xur is. I would recommend picking up the transversitive steps just because they are new, and things like that. So I would grab these. Let's take a gander at what they look like. They look they look absolutely incredible. To be completely honest with you, let's see what these look like with this with my setup. I look absolutely incredible. Like legitimately, they look so good. So yeah, I kind of have a personal thing about buying stuff from Xur. Like if I don't already have it, I don't want to buy it from Xur, and I don't know why that is. I like getting my stuff at random from engrams and things, but you know, that's fine. Like I said, these are probably a bad roll in terms of their stat percentages, so I don't have a huge problem with it. But I also have no intellect now, which is kind of a problem. I could twist fate on these until I get a higher roll, but my Guardian looks sick AF. So yeah, we're gonna roll with this. But what these do, I should probably talk about that. The other stuff is old, so I guess I will run back over there and talk about what those do in case you didn't know what they do. But I'll go over what the stuff does real quick, and then we will call the video over there. I got a little distracted by the new stuff. I apologize for that. So what we've got here is that guy looks like Cat, actually. That one hunter did. That was interesting. Oh well. So you see, everyone has a Zalo Supercell on because it's Arc Week. So the Twilight Garrison can be used to do a mid-air evade on a Titan. You can jump, hit, beat twice, kind of like shade stepping, and you will kind of evade in the air with like thruster booster things. The Celestial Nighthawk can be used on a golden gun, a gunslinging hunter. This will change your golden gun to have one shot, but it deals 6 times damage, and it also grants keyhole for overpenetration. This with Deadeye makes golden gun incredibly strong, especially on solar burn. Also, when you hold aim down sights, when you hold left trigger with this, it lights the eyes up. And the transversitive steps are a new Rise of Iron Warlock boot. These are the first Warlock exotic boots in the game. We finally got some adapt boots with the light or some shit. But these give you faster movement speed while crouching, and ammo pickups automatically reload that weapon type. So you can move faster while crouching, which is kind of nice. And when you run over ammo, it reloads that weapon. So if you run over heavy ammo, your heavy is reloaded, special, primary, etc. Things like that. So enjoy your new things. He is in the Reef this week. I don't know where he is on legacy consoles, but he is here on current gen consoles. So this is where Xur is. That's what he's got. I look amazing, and I will talk to you guys when something else important happens. Check the description if you need any of the following. If you need the Dormant Siva Cluster locations, the Iron Medallion locations, or the Dead Ghost locations for Iron, Rise of Iron, or the Crucible map locations, the Crucible map Dead Ghost locations, for like private match stuff. I have guides of all that out so far, and also there is a blind playthrough of Rise of Iron in the description as well. All of these will also be on screen in the upper right hand corner. There is a small circle with an eye in it. It's not like it's a logo. Click on that and it'll take you to a bunch of links on the side of the screen as well, on mobile and on PC, things like that. So if you want to see a blind playthrough of Rise of Iron, there's a few episodes of that up so far. More will be coming out now that I have all the guides out, and there are also guides to all the locations of things that are hidden. The raid does come out later today, so excited for the raid. That should come out in about 6 hours from when this video goes up. So once the raid comes out, I think Kat and I are going to try the raid tomorrow. I don't want to watch it, but I'm probably going to watch it anyway. But the raid comes out today. That should give us the next 5 Siva clusters that don't exist right now. So hopefully we'll be able to make another video on that in terms of things. And yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this Xur video. I know I kind of went a little extra time, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up for those that are still checking out things. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, it, much appreciated. I am probably going to go back in the Heroic Strike playlist because I have no life and I have to keep keep playing this game. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next video, have a great day, everyone.